So,
Yeah.
my dear, I hope that you will be able to enjoy your day today. I
Yes.
mean, you'll be able to be productive today. But for now, we will be discussing our lesson, or we will continue to discuss our lesson for today.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will be doing the discussion part on the breaking news. Man buys 5,000 people noodles for finding engagement ring.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Okay, and we are now on page 4.
Okay.
Okay, so we have corrected your number 1 answer.
Yes.
Now let us go ahead and please answer number 2. What images are in your mind when you hear the word noodles?
Like a snake.
Snake. What else?
Mm. A long snake.
Oh, you can type in your sentence for me so that I can check your grammar.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear. Okay, so let us check your answer first, my dear.
Mm.
For number 2, can you please read your sentence for me?
There are many noodles in hot soup and putting some meat over the noodle.
Okay, this is one of the reasons why I want you to type in your answer. You use these two nouns in the same sentence, which will make it incorrect or redundant.
Okay.
So we can just say there are many noodles in hot soup and putting some meat over it.
Over it.
Yeah, over it. Because noodles is a thing. So our pronoun for thing are or will be it. There.
Okay.
So what's going to be the pronoun if we are talking about a person?
Mm. Maybe the them.
Okay, very good. So here, if we're talking about many people, we will be using them. okay, or they. And when we are talking about a person, it can be a he or she,
She.
okay?
Okay.
If we are talking about a name of a person, the pronouns can be he or she, his or her, okay? And if we're talking about yourself, the pronoun will be I. I or me or myself. And if this is a thing or a place, we will use it.
It.
Yes, that is right. And these are pronouns. Pronouns legends. So again, if we're going to talk about people, we can use them or they as an alternate. For a certain person, it can be he or she. If you are talking about a name of a person, it can be a he or a she, or a his or a her. And if we are talking about ourselves, it should be I or me or myself. And if it's a thing or a place, then it should be it.
Okay.
Okay, so let us go ahead and uh, do number 3. Please expand or expound your answer.
Okay. What do you think of the businessman's action? Okay.
Okay, so let us go ahead and check our answer. Now, you said, I think he can use the money to do better things. Oh, I see. Can you please give an example of this better things?
Maybe help the, how to say that? He
Help
can
the
buy the noodles to the oven, or
to the less fortunate or poor people.
yes.
I see, I understand your thought. Now, very good job, my dear. Next, let us go ahead and answer number 4. What do you think of noodles?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. Ooh. Mm.
Delicious.
How to say? delicious. And warming. Okay.
So you
R.
said,
It's R.
can you please read it for me?
Noodles are delicious and warming.
Delicious.
Delicious.
So
Delicious.
there.
Okay.
Delicious.
Delicious.
There. And very good with the answer. So there you go. Now, my dear, please make sure that if you will be pronouncing this word, there's no letter R, okay? Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now let us answer number 5. What do you think of the $45,000 engagement rings?
$45,000. Their choice.
Good choice.
Not really, but every different is just their choice, right?
It's the man's choice.
The man choice. Oh. Should take care. Take care. Me too. I'm not sure. I think the man should take care more to the engagement rings.
What do you mean that he should take care more?
I want to say they should. He say he more conscious, cautious,
Cautious.
cautious his engagement ring.
Why?
Because he lost the ring, right?
He lost the ring. So, yeah, actually, it's not about the ring that was lost. I think the question better asks, is it truly practical to buy a 45,000 engagement ring? $45,000 engagement ring. If not, why? If yes, why?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so can you please read your sentence for me?
I think that is the man's choice.
Okay, hold on.
Which,
You said,
uh,
I think that is the man's choice. All
yeah.
of this word doesn't have an S. But this word with an S, you did not pronounce the S, my dear.
Okay.
Try to read it one more time.
I'm not sure that is the man's choice.
No. Oh yeah, man's choice. It should be man choices. So very good. It should be man's choice.
We done did it.
And
Yeah.
can you please try to say or to read this sentence again?
I think that is the man's choice.
Mm-hmm.
We can buy expensive wedding dress or go to the great honeymoon travel.
But what if the man is really rich and he can afford all of the things? Because, it's a
So,
$45,000 engagement ring or engagement rings. And he treated worth of $5,000 noodle or dollar
yeah.
noodles to these people. So what do you think?
Mm,
Right? I mean, I think this
okay.
man is rich. So what do you think about it? It's still man's choice. If he can afford,
It's difficult if we can afford the expensive things. He can buy anything.
that is right.
Anything. Okay.
All right. So they're very good. This one is correct. Much better explanation. Very good job, my dear. He can buy he can buy an expensive wedding ring. Remember, if the next word starts with a vowel, we should use an. If it is
Oh,
consonant, it's a. An elephant, an apple, an Indian, an octopus, an umbrella. But if you will be using a, it should be a doctor, a barber, a cat, a dog, a frog. There. Okay? Do you know what the vowel words are? Or the vowels?
no.
Okay, let me tell it to you, my dear. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. And the consonants,
Consonant.
yes, are the rest of the letters of the English alphabet. Do you know what an English alphabet do you know what are the English alphabets?
Hmm.
It's the B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. There. So these are the consonants
Mm,
and these are the vowels. For this
okay.
one, we will always use an. For this one, we will always use a. Okay.
Okay.
Do you got it now, my dear?
Yes, I got.
I got it.
Got it.
Very good. Now let us answer number 6. What important things have you found in life? Oh, you have to explain it, okay? For example, and as much as possible, the answer should be meaningful. Like, for example, I have found a place where I can relax myself or I can have a total peace, which is like this. Or if you are talking about a specific thing, you can just say, I have found a useful thing that can help me think a lot of new stuff like that. Okay?
I found. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Please read it for me.
I found the important thing that is going to travel and relaxing myself is good for our health.
Okay. I found I
I
found
found.
out that it's like you discover that the important thing to do to do why to do because this is what you wanted to achieve or to get is to travel. I found out that the important thing to do is to travel and relax myself, that is good for our health, or which is good for our health.
Which is good for our health.
Yeah. Why did I
Yeah.
use which instead of that? Because which is like an optional word. This one is an optional information, or this one is an optional information. What I'm trying to say is that you can complete a sentence with this. I found out that the important thing to do is to travel and relax myself. This is just a plus thought, which is good for our health. Do you got it, my
Okay.
dear?
So why is it is going to and is to travel?
Because you are not doing it yet. You are just you're just explaining that this is going to be healthy for you.
Yeah.
If you are doing it right now, if you are not just describing it, you can say Again, if you are just describing it, you cannot or you should not say the word going. You will only use going if it is really happening right now or if it will be happening in the future. Like for example, you said, I am going to travel in Japan. I am going to relax myself in a bathtub. So it means that you're going to really do it. But if you
Mm.
are just defining it, you can just say to travel because it's the same.
Okay.
And do you understand it now, my dear?
Yes, I understand.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
very good job. Now, my dear, let us go ahead and do number 7.
How do you think? How do you feel?
How do you think Mr. Wang felt when he lost the ring? So it's just the same as you. What will you feel if you have lost one of the most important and expensive things in your life?
Okay.
Okay. And you said, can you please read it for me?
He should be anxious.
Okay, very good. He should be anxious. And next, should Mr. Wang have given the resort owner a reward?
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Okay, so let us go ahead and check your answer. Can you please read it for me?
I don't think so. He should give the reward to the person find out his rings.
He should give the reward to the person who,
Oh, who?
person who find out his rings. Okay, so there, very good job. And lastly, what is the best way to propose to someone? If ever that you will be asked for a proposal, what do you prefer?
Prefer?
Yeah, what do you prefer?
What's meaning?
What is the meaning? So, what kind of proposal would you like a man give you? For example, do you want him to propose in a restaurant? Do you want him to tell to his friends to surprise you? Like that. What kind of proposal do you want? Because there are a lot of proposals going on, like surprising their fiancés.
Gift.
Yeah, like a gift in a restaurant. So where?
Mm, I think I will like surprising to someone. Okay. Okay.
All right. So let us read it. Can you please read it for me?
I'm not sure my grammar is false. I think to do surprising to someone.
So you like to be surprised.
Yeah.
I see. So my dear, for this one, it will be much better if we will say, I like to be surprised by someone
Hmm.
or by your fiancé. By my fiancé. Do you know what a fiancé means?
Yet, it's not married, but they are engaged.
That is right.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is the better way to say it. You wanted to be surprised by your fiancé. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, my dear, let's do this academic writing. What I want you to do is to explain your thoughts on this one. Let me put it on the next page instead. There. We should always reward people for returning lost property. What can you say about this thought? If you agree, why? If you do not agree, why? Like, for example, you lost your cell phone. And among all the people who can get it, there might be tendencies that they will sell it to other people, right? Or
Mm.
they will just get it for their own sake. Now, if someone return it to you, are you going to reward him? Why or why not?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hmm. It's not red.
Yes, remember I told you to not use because as the first word of your sentence.
Hmm. Um. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh. Doesn't.
So first of all, my dear, I just would like to know, do you intend to say the woman is a thief? I mean, she really wants to steal the bag? Or she just saw the bag and get it?
Hmm. What?
What's your thought on this one?
Just a old woman uh stole the bag and take out the ID cards and send to the police office.
Okay, because my dear, here, if you say steal, it means to take something intentionally or with a negative purpose. Okay, so did she steal it or did she just saw it and get it? Because it's two different things.
Mm.
What do you think?
Maybe you can change the word, the take out the bag,
She takes the bag.
takes the bag.
She gets the bag instead of saying steals. Okay, the woman gets the bag. Gets because get is a singular verb with an S. So it should be get. She gets the bag and takes out the ID card, and she delivers this bag.
To the police office.
Yes. There.
Yes.
Next, if a lost person.
That's the. It's difficult. This
So what are you trying to say here so that we can check it? Is the person lost or is the bag lost?
the bag lost.
Okay. If a lost bag or if the lost bag, not should be there. It's if the
The
lost bag
bag person.
um
Owner.
doesn't or was not okay, hold on. The lost bag was not found by the owner. Okay, was not found.
Oh, okay. Was it not
Yeah,
found?
wasn't found
Found the owner. The
by
owner.
by the owner.
By the owner.
It's like she didn't saw it or she didn't get it or she didn't find it.
Yeah.
Someone can own this money, not she. Or yeah, we can talk about the woman. She
Yeah.
can own this money.
Yes.
Or the lost
The lost bag
or the
person.
person or the person who owns the bag or the person um who found it should be found who found the bag not there because if you're talking about there it's a plural noun of the word them. So it should be, or should I say it's the past tense of the word them. So it should be found her
Oh, okay.
because we are talking about one person, right?
Yes.
Who owns the bag. So it should be her. Or the person who found her bag will ask a reward.
Yes.
It should be will ask for a reward. There.
Yes.
Can you please read it for me, my dear?
The total.
Yes, my dear.
I don't think we should always reward people for returning lost property. Some people will use that to do bad things. For example, in
Things.
the news. Bad things. For example, in the news, a old woman gets the bag and take out the ID
Okay, okay,
card.
hold on, my dear. Again, read, for example, in the news.
For example, in the news. Yeah, an old woman gets the bag and take out the ID card.
Takes
And
out.
takes out the ID card, and she delivers this bag to the police office. If the lost bag wasn't found by the
Owner.
owner, she can own this money, or the person who found her bag will ask for a reward.
Ask.
Ask
Not
for
ask. Okay, it should be ask.
ask
For?
ask for
There.
a reward.
Okay, very good. And just a quick personal question. Does this thing happens to you?
No,
It
I
did
just
not.
I see that in the news.
Oh, you just saw this in the news.
Yes. I
Mm.
Yeah, when I was young, the TV news report this, and
Hmm.
it's not good.
I see. Yeah, that's right. That is really, really right.
Yeah.
So, my dear, thank you so much for answering this one. I really, really appreciate that. And now, on our next meeting, we will continue to discuss this gap fill.
Got Phil.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I will be sending it to you as a homework so that we can continue to discuss the next topics. Okay?
Okay.
So if you can answer it, it will be much better. All right?
Okay.
And do you have any other questions for me today?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And thank you so much for answering these questions. I really like it. And you have a wonderful day ahead, okay?
Okay.
Okay, take care, my dear. Bye bye.
Bye bye.